Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Juno in Libra in a natal chart. Now, you may, with Juno in Libra in a natal chart, you may wind up marrying or find that significant other that has Libra prominent in their chart. When I say prominent, I mean having the sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra in their natal chart, or simply you may wind up finding that significant other or marriage partner that may simply embody Libra-like characteristics, or it could be a person that is in a Libra-like profession, such as the law, which could be a wide divergence of things, such as working as an attorney, a lawyer, paralegal, someone, a court reporter, a bailiff, a judge. You may wind up connecting with somebody that might be an arbitrator, a mediator, somebody that where art is prominent in their life, such as working as an artist, or somebody that just simply may have very strong artistic ability, even if it's not a profession of his or hers. A person that might work in relationships, such as a marriage counselor, or family counselor, somebody that is strongly about reconciliation. Now, having a Juno in Libra in your natal chart, well, you may look for somebody that is very refined, cultured, diplomatic, thinks before they say something, is somebody that's not overly brusque or blunt or outspoken. What they say, carefully chooses his or her words. Person that is generally non-confrontational, but however will fight for justice when necessary. So, also, Juno in Libra, you may look for somebody, or as far as getting connecting with that significant other or marriage partner, someone that is well-mannered, has good etiquette, very charming, and very fair-minded. If you wind up connecting with somebody that is not fair or equitable and is really very egocentric or simply about me, well, this could make you rather despondent and dejected. This could be very disheartening. The person you wind up finding as that significant other or marriage partner could be a person that you like to collaborate with on different projects. If it's somebody you connect with that winds up just wanting to do things by themselves, or even a person that might be overly introverted in a homebody, a person that isn't very sociable or gregarious, then that could wind up causing some agitation, because with Juno and Libra, you often want to find somebody that you can go to social gatherings with, to go out and do things with, social events. And also, you don't want to be, with Juno and Libra, generally speaking, you're generally not going to be, you want to be in a situation that can be combative or contentious, as you could really be averse to arguing or fighting. Even if there is a minor disagreement or dispute on something, there's a good chance you'll have some kind of reconciliation rather shortly following the dispute, because you don't really, with this placement, very often you don't want to be in a situation when you're with a marriage partner or significant other where there's any kind of animosity between the two. So also, it's important to factor in the house placement as far as this goes, and blend that in. Now, let's say you have Juno in Libra in your second house. Well, this could be somebody that's very proficient as far as balancing the budget, so to speak, doing helping you disperse money evenly, not being overly extravagant on one thing and not being overly frugal on something else. A person that can help you as far as what you can spend, what way you could spend a good amount of money on, and what really not to. And let's say, for another example, let's say you have Juno and Libra in the sixth house. Well, this could be somebody that you might meet at work or your place of employment, And it could be a person that helps you perhaps find a balanced schedule or diet even. A person that you might wind up collaborating on health related things together, such as a workout partner. So anyway, also, when you look at a Juno and Libra in your natal chart, look and see what aspects, if any, you have, because this could impact the description. Now, let's say, for example, you have Juno and Libra making a square, opposition, or even an inconjunct to your natal Venus. Well, it could wind up, this person might wind up being more of a relationship disruptor than they are in terms of maybe helping you maybe increase relationships, or really, or it's opposed to just having more relationships. It could be because Libra in a very negative manifestation or expression, I believe, can be somebody that can actually, a person could ruin relationships. Relationships often are prominent as far as Libra energy goes, but if it's really strongly afflicted, it could actually, Libra energy can do things that are to the detriment of one's relationships. And let's say, another example, let's say that your Juno in Libra makes a square, opposition, or even an inconjunct to your natal Mars. Well, it could actually, you might wind up having a little bit more discord and more arguments, a more combative situation than perhaps you anticipated. So it's important to look at the whole chart when you're looking at some placement, and how that placement works with the rest of your chart, I should say. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Juno in Libra in a natal chart, and stay tuned next time where I'll be talking about Juno in Scorpio in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.